All right, you guys, we're gonna do welcome in everybody. We are going to do a collective reading to check on the energy. Nobody's here yet, but this is for those who will watch later. So let's see. I hope you're all doing good. Making it just fine through the last ascension, stepping into the new world, getting in position. We all have jobs to do, things to build. Spirit says yes. There's a lot of work to do at the Ten of Wands. Lots for us to do. Hi, Jenna. How are you? Hello. I'm just doing a quick collective, checking up on the collective energy. Okay, what else does Spirit want to tell us? Okay, the Nine of Wands. Yeah, so Ten of Wands, Nine of Wands. Okay, so lots to do, lots to build. We have a whole world to build here. And Spirit says we have the spiritual strength to carry through with this. We have to also make sure we keep our mind at peace, okay? Because the mind will try to intervene and kind of like freak us out. So no, like everybody should stay on path. Know that we can do that, which we're called to do. Okay, yeah, the Six of Coins, it's a lot of work, but we will be rewarded accordingly. Okay, so it's a lot of work, but it's a lot of rewards as well, okay? Yeah, and the Magician of the Nine of Wands, Spirit says we clearly have the spiritual power and strength to manifest this new world, okay? So no freaking out, stay calm, everybody, right? And we can do this. We have the guidance as well. Yeah, because if we stay calm, if we don't let the mind stress us out at the Four of Swords, we find the mind will be busy finding ways to make things happen. Yeah, like Spirit is talking so much about the new world lately, man. It's all they care about, like building the foundation. That's it. Yeah, the Two of Cups, they're like, yeah, that's lovely. Let's clean glasses and co-create. Yeah, all right, universe. I, for one, am in. Count me in. Yeah, they're like, yeah, Empress. All right, you guys. Okay. So it's looking good, man. Like, wow. I'm excited. Wow, okay. And King of Cups. This King of Cups has been really, really important for like being able, well, because he's creative, right? Like the King of Cups is really like creative, and he can tap into energies, and he can stay calm as well. He's a master of his emotions, like very, very solid yet empathetic. Hello, Grace. How are you? Welcome in. So nice to have you. Yeah, and the Ace of Cups. Okay, so Spirit says we do have the spiritual strength, but we're used to fighting. Okay, so it's like, okay, just be open enough to receive, because it's a gift what's coming. We're used to using our spiritual strength to fight, but now we're going to use it to build. So Spirit keeps repeating over and over again, it's time to put the weapons down, pick up the tools, get building the foundation. So every time I do a collective reading, they're going deep and deep and deep about how important building the new foundation is. Okay, so it's a gift. It's yeah, it's something that we all kind of like receive, it's something that will bring us a lot of happiness. And the Ace of Cups, I mean, it's like a new understanding. Yeah, and they say the only thing that we have, hi Carrie Ann, the only thing we have to really worry about is to stay calm and to speak our truth, like it's, don't hide your feelings anymore. If you see something, something is wrong, then call it, right? Because we don't want to go into that devil energy when we just kind of like just let it go, because we don't want to create like bullshit, right? So Spirit is like, no, if something is wrong, speak it. If something is good, speak it. You want to argue about why something is good or bad. It's a lot of communication between us, it looks like. Yeah, and we have the Emperor with the Empress there as well. Okay, so yeah, things are under control. We got everything we need. We are good to go. All right, you guys. Well, that's and yeah, Four of Cups. It's almost like we don't even know what's coming. It's like we are like still completely unaware of how everything will go. And look, the Temperance, divine guidance here, and the Two of Coins. This is my card for our guides. Working together with us in the 3D, right? So yeah, it's good, you guys. I don't know, like man, I'm excited for what's coming. I swear to God, so excited. Man, we've been waiting for this probably since we were children, honestly. Those who are woke, like he's like, man, he's like, I can't even believe that finally it's happening. Things will be right with the world. Like I still sometimes I'm like, am I like tripping on this? Like, am I reading too much into it? But no. Yeah, no, there's no confusion. It's not an illusion, not at all. Yeah, they're like, you don't even know yet. You have no idea how good this will feel. Yeah, good stuff. All right, you guys. So we can do yes and no questions. I'll only be on for about an hour today. Okay, I'm gonna have to go pick up my daughter. I was late. I stayed up late last night doing live on TikTok. So yeah, I didn't get much sleep. So I took a nap this morning, and I have to pick up my daughter in about an hour or so. But yeah, if anybody wants a reading, you guys go and just in my website is linked in the description and is linked in the description of this live as well. Right? I get a notification right away. I forgot to change it again, so it shows up as TikTok live. You've been awake all night. Yeah, there's something. Well, because the new moon is coming. So if you guys feel like some, they are still attacking. Like they are telling me, like lower vibrational entities, they are still attacking. Okay, so it's not like we're not gonna have to deal with it. We will, but they don't have power anymore, and they're freaking out. And it's the same with like organizations and like old money kind of people, like doing all sorts of like rituals, that like they used to get away with, like stealing people's light and power and essence, and like creating things that they shouldn't be creating, right? But yeah, they are starting to be really paranoid, and they're no longer impulsive, and yeah. Okay, so Grace, I will answer your guys' questions. I will ask you to subscribe, okay, and I will be able to answer your questions that way. And let's see. I think I saw someone else here first. Carrie Ann. Was that Carrie Ann? Somebody. Yes, sir. It's, yeah, black magic. Yeah, we are over it. We we are getting past that. Thank God. Okay. Okay. Carrie Ann. Yes. Carrie Ann spirits. Are you guys here? Okay. Is Carrie's ex N missing her? Yes, Carrie Ann. Yeah. Yeah. He does miss you. Okay. Okay. Grace. Let's see. Grace's spirits. Are you guys here? Okay, will her current relationship be a long-term one? Grace, I'm getting a no. There seems to be a problem there. You're welcome. Okay, let's see for Jenna. Jenna spirits. Yeah, I can already feel your spirits, Jenna. I know them. Is Kenny really overwhelmed with a client? Yes, Jenna. Yeah, he truly is. Yeah. Okay, so let's see. Grace, are you still here? Do you want to take a look into your relationship? Yeah, I don't know if Grace is still here, but let me pull some cards for her and see what's going on. So, you guys, if you are subscribers, you can ask yes and no questions. I will answer them for you. Just make sure you mention like a capital S or something like for subscriber, and then your question, I will answer it, okay? Okay, let's see. Grace, are you still here? I don't think Grace is here, you guys. Yeah, so let's see what's going on with Kenny, Jenna. Yeah, like when I read multiple times into a person's energy, yeah, I'm starting to like recognize them. Yeah, it's not heck. Sometimes they're like, I'm not even reading and they show up to me like when I'm driving or something. Yeah, look, the Knight of Coins, Jenna, you can trust them, okay? Yeah, Mitsuba, live stream. Welcome in, welcome in. Okay, well then, in that case, you can scroll past. Look at that guy. Look at that guy. Yeah, so you can definitely trust them, okay? Okay, yeah, and there's an awakening here as well. It's almost like Spirit says you're gonna see the fact that you can trust them, okay? Like you're kind of like awakening to it. And at the Seven of Coins here, he's putting in like real work, but you cannot see it. It's almost like you guys are both putting in work, but you're at that stage where you don't quite see the rewards yet. Okay, so Spirit is like, yeah, don't go necessarily based on what you can see now. There's still things that need to come up, right? Okay, what can you tell us about the Knight of Coins here? Yeah, Ace of Coins. Okay, so you can trust them. This is truly a new beginning, and it's something you deserve, okay? Yeah, and with the wheel is turning, so we are stepping into a new energy. Yeah, you guys have both put like really beautiful, clean work into this relationship. So yeah, I will come. Yeah, look at the Ten of Cups. Yeah, right. So it's almost like there's a fight to go from like any low vibration to an extremely high vibration. Okay. Yeah, so I feel like that's what he's working on right now. Just yeah, and the Lovers. Look at this. Look how beautiful this is. See, that's you guys coming together. Oh my god, yeah, he might. Yeah. Because he's burdened as heck. Like burdened as they come. Yeah, he's burdened. Oof. See, you standing in your power and calling all your energy back to you. The Nine of Pentacles puts him in a tower like situation. So he did not. Hi, Jackie. He did not even like, yeah, see it coming. Yeah, see, Five of Wands. He's actually like, trying to fight you off energetically. The bugger. He's not even showing up in your reading anyway. Like, that's how much power you have over me, honey. You ain't even showing up in my energy. But you can keep on trying as hard as you can, because it looks like you don't really have a life, so you're too concerned with mine. Yeah, like, oh my god, they're so annoying, honestly. I know, I got messages too. My ex was like trying some stuff, and yeah, my spirit guides are like, oh my god. They just had me take a nap, and they dealt with it, they like convinced him to go off on his way. I couldn't believe it. I'm like, you guys literally talked him out of an attack. They were like, yeah, because he's so weak, like he can't really get anywhere. Hello, AM. Yes, you may ask questions. The questions are for subscribers only, okay? So, yeah, just make sure you subscribe and then say S for subscriber or whatever, however you want to like mention it. And yeah, ask your question. I will be delighted to answer it for you. You betcha. Yes, I'm gonna be live on TikTok as well, Jackie. Yes, tonight. Yeah. Sounds good, AM. How can I help you today? What can I do for you? And welcome to this live. It's always exciting to have new people here. All right, the candle went out. We're talking about spiritual attacks. Will I get her work from home job within this year? Yeah, that's nice, eh? Working from home, it's honestly the most delightful thing you can ever do for work sometimes. Yeah, it is, Jenna. Yeah, hang on, wait, we can look a little bit deeper. Yes, Jackie, yes, definitely, you can, yeah. Yeah. Okay, AM spirits, are you guys here? Can we make contact? Okay, excellent. Okay, will AM get a job working from home this year? Is that likely to happen? Yes, it's very likely to happen. Let me get a time oracle for you, since it will happen within the year. We can pull a time oracle here and see what we can get. Aw, thank you. Thank you, AM. You're very sweet. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate you. Thank you. You're welcome, Jackie. Okay, when is this work from home job likely to come? Oh my god, believe it or not, at the holidays, okay? So we're looking kind of like towards the end of the year. Okay, and they're giving us the try later card, okay? So obviously there's something you need to switch in your energy right there. So let's take a look and see how you can, handle this energetic shift better. All right, spirits, what is AM advice in this case? Oh, you're fighting too hard, okay? There's something that's causing conflict in your energy, okay? Or it could be that you're looking at this as kind of like a fight, and you have to like make it happen, and you're like, let me just clarify it. It could be you or somebody's causing you conflict, but yeah, there's definitely something. Let's see here. Oh, okay, you know what? You're worried about money. Okay, so Spirit is saying that you're trying to, it's kind of conflicting because you're trying to pick the job based on, how much it gives you back, right? So Spirit is like, there are like better ways to choose that, and, in the end, the money is the same. Yeah, because Spirit is like, you are worried here, but you are meant to do something. At the Six of Cups, it's this is something that's like written. It's like part of your destiny. It's something that's supposed to bring you a lot of pleasure, right? But it's causing you conflict. So we need to tune that conflict down, and to realize that, like just because you start somewhere doesn't mean you're always gonna be somewhere. Oh. Oh, okay, so that would make sense with the Page of Pentacles. Okay, yeah, and the Queen of Cups and the Six of Cups, it's a card of children. Okay, so let's talk about that. Let's see what we can what we can do with your mom. Yeah, and you have to be really strong with her too, so she is causing quite a few issues, that's for sure. Thank you, Jenna, you too. Yeah, don't worry, we're gonna take a look here. We're gonna see, Spirit says here there's a period you're gonna have to like learn something new, like some new skills or learn something about yourself. But it's a learning, not necessarily looking within. It's almost like you gather some information from the outside. So let's see. All right, so what is the AM's advice with the mother spirit, because that seems to be the biggest problem. Okay, the three of coins, it has something to do with working together as well, or kind of, you know, like building a foundation or something. There's an issue there. Okay, yeah, so she's working hard not to let you go. Okay, so, you know, I like kept pulling cards. I'm like, okay, maybe I'm misunderstanding it, but no, she's like literally putting in work to make sure that you are not going anywhere with the chariot. Yeah. Okay, let's see, what else do we need to know? Oh my God, but you know, the higher powers, you know, God, if you will, the universe, do not approve of the work she's putting in. So there's some karma coming up here. Yeah, yeah, this is like, it's giving like heavy, almost like mental illness, kind of like. Okay, okay, but you know what? It's all, this is pretty much saying like, you know, they watch, you know, they see, the spirits see it, and they are not happy with it, like not one bit. Yeah, see, they're watching her. Look at this, right? So that Page of Swords came out again. So they are watching her. They're like, okay, let's see how far she's gonna take this, because it's, yeah, she's gonna have to be cut out of the energy if she doesn't stop. Yeah, and it's almost saying like she's the way she you know, the way she comes through, like the effect her energy has on you, it's almost like it makes you feel like you don't really care, you know. It's like, oh, okay, I just want to sleep all day, you know. Hi, how are you? Welcome in. You know, it's almost kind of making you just want to like sit there and let opportunities pass by, because she knows that's how she gets you, right? If you don't jump, because there's something with the willpower. It's almost like she wants to take your willpower away, so you just kind of, you know, stay in some kind of like make-believe comfort. Yeah, yeah, and it's to do with being left out. She doesn't want to be left out. I don't know. Yeah, she's way too attached to you. Or mainly because I'm fed up with her behavior, and I try to. She neglect. Yeah, yeah, I know. It's honestly, it's the same with my mom. I had to like, actually, like last week, I had to like finally cut off my mom. I was like, I can't do this anymore. You know, even the cards, like she was, you know, and she's not like into magic or anything like that. And he was showing up as her sending me death magic. You know, like I actually had my accounts hacked and everything. So I pulled the cards. I was like, why is this happening? And it's like her energy, because they're Mother's Day. They can come in like really, really deep, right? Yeah. Yeah, exactly, right? Like try to like pull you back in. Yeah. Well, yeah, and that's why she doesn't want to have a good job, because then, you know, her trick doesn't work anymore because you don't need her. Right? So she's like literally trying to like chain you down to her. You know, like, oh, please need me, you know, like just need me because then you can't leave me. Oh my God, that man, I know exactly what this is. I'm not even surprised you came my way. Honestly, I live this energy. I still do. Yeah, see, so spirits say they are watching her and they are beginning to not trust her at all, okay? Yes, I'm only gonna be here for like another like 40 minutes or so, but yeah, whoever we have time for, definitely I can help you. Oh my goodness, yeah, and you know what? There's another thing your spirits don't like about her. She's actually celebrating the, you know, like when she actually manages to stop you in the energy. Oh, thank you, Sana. You're sweet. Thank you. Exactly one more, because now I only live with her in one house. And yeah. Oh goodness, yeah. So your dad probably has some messages for you. I am good, Sansa. Thank you. What about yourself? And yeah, she, you know what they don't like is the fact that she's actually going as far as celebrating when she manages to stop you from going towards where you want and living your life. So yeah, spirits really look down on that. They're like, what? Like, not only are you like affecting someone negatively and taking their power to decide the way, you're actually gonna celebrate your success with it. Yeah. Yes, and I came on for a bit, yeah. Just like an hour. I've been here for a bit already, so I won't be here very long. But yeah, everything comes up in the reverse, man. Like, you know, the way the spirits look at it is like she's literally taking a person's future away. Like how, yeah, that's nasty. Oh my God, I don't know. She won't end up well if she doesn't stop this. Yeah, and you're meant to succeed, see? Because I bet you there's something you have to do. I don't know. I'm feeling there's like a life purpose. Let's just pull one of these cards first, and then impulsive rage or anger, hostility, major blowups, or blowouts, fights, and violence, right? So it's like really like affecting you, you know. She's, yeah, I think I was like picking up on your thoughts because that's why I picked up this deck. Yeah, it's, yeah, I think it is, yeah, like jealousy as well. Well, yeah, because if you know, if a person has a future, they don't mind other people having a future. But if a person kind of like messed up their life, they didn't do what they came here to do, didn't follow their heart, and then they, you know, like raise somebody, and that person goes to follow their heart, is like, what the hell, like, why are you better than me? Why do you get to be happy? I wasn't happy. You know, like, why should you be happy, right? Which a mother, I mean, should never do that. Like, I mean, how sick is that, right? Yeah, and she's causing you, even like she's affecting your body as well. You know, it's, yeah, and they're telling you to use, you know, like amethyst if you have for to control, to protect yourself, causing unexplained body pain and numbness, right? So this is quite deep. Yeah, she, yeah, it is jealousy for sure. And then also she wants to possess you, you know? They're not lover. I know exactly, exactly how you feel. Honestly, like my mom too. I like always blame that on her borderline personality disorder, but you know, at one point they have to. Energy vampire. Look at this. She's been living off your energy for a long time. So if there's a blockage in your manifestation, that is why. Yeah. And see that, like, they keep saying something about wearing like a talisman, or like, you know, like maybe if you have like a crystal or some kind of form of protection, you know, like the kind of protection, I don't think it matters so much, but just as long as, you know, your subconscious understands that you need to protect yourself from her. Oh god, yeah, this is a very nasty energy, man. Like, it seriously is like hurting my shoulders. Energy vampire keeps coming out. So she's been living off your energy for a long time, manifesting off your energy that she was sucking for from you. How did this even come here within 3 months? This is from a different deck. What? Oh my god. So I don't know. I feel like something will happen within 3 months. Yeah, let's see what it is, and we're gonna get an advice for you too, because like this is, man, this is not pleasant, man. This shouldn't even be happening. Gosh. She was always been like this since I was young. Like, no matter how much I try to get along, she never changes. Yeah, and the thing is, you know, she's always like probably like, oh, you know, I want you, like, be here. But the second you are in her energy too much, then she starts beginning to feel like engulfed, right? So even so, she like finds things to fight about, you know, because you would think when somebody's kind of after like you, like so desperate, like, you know, to have you there and to possess you, you know, you would think they have you and then they are happy. But no, it's still not good. She probably still fights with you for like little stuff. She just has like outbursts. Yeah, I think it's within 3. Yeah, I don't have any. Yeah, don't worry. Your spirits will definitely help you. Sana, if you just give me a second, I'm gonna look into it. Yeah, so let's see what is your advice here. They're gonna tell you to cut it out, like, for sure. Yeah, Queen of Wands, remember who the hell you are, because you are the fighter in that family. Okay, you are the fighter, so Spirit says it's time you get up and remember who you are, okay? You know, if you, because the Queen of Wands sees like, okay, maybe it looks like, you know, you know, she needs people or whatever. She's always like, no, man, because I know who I am, right? So there are ways, but it's just like she's taking your power to move away. So as long as you're like next to her or in her energy, she'll just keep sucking up like enough so you cannot move on. Right? So there's yeah, see, 10 of Swords. So Spirit says you need to end it. Now you can still stay in her house until you know you find like better, you know, like things like accommodations, whatever. But cut it off. Like, it's like, you know, something like within you needs to understand that this relationship is in fact dead. It's over. What does my ex? Okay. Yeah. 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 Exactly. Like, absolutely. Hi, Hyacinth. Yeah, 10 of Cups, but see what you don't necessarily see is the fact that you have a lot of spirits around you, and these are ancestors. That the 10 of Cups is like they really, really want to protect you and to help you with this. But as long as she still has access to your energy, they cannot. They literally cannot come in, and they cannot drop any karma on her, because guess what happens if you're in her energy? You share the karma with her. So it's like, like everything needs to kind of stay, as it is, until you cut that energy. Like literally, this is like death of a relationship. It's not death and rebirth, like death, like death. Even if you do, like let her end later on if she heals or whatever. But for right now, it's like it's over. The more your mind understands that in your subconscious, like the easier it will be for you to move on. When do you see? Yeah, you know what it is? This is, yeah, see, Spirit is saying the point here is to not count on others. And I know how, like, I promise you, I've been through it, and I'm like still going through it. It's so hard to understand what in your situation, the fact that, you don't actually need anybody. It's like we're scared to cut these people out because, they give us things, they give us support. They are there in case something goes wrong. Now again, I'm not telling you take your stuff and go live on the streets or like anything like that. But it's like, as far as your relationship with her, there's something, it's almost like something clicks within you when you're like, I know for a fact I'm done with this person. You're still gonna be nice, like trying to avoid fights, but you don't give her energetically anything. She tries to kind of, like try to talk you into things. You're like not fighting back, but you still do what you want. You don't let her influence you in any way. It's like it's you really have to be your own person. And even though maybe sometimes you like, like use things from people, like you have to come from that place where it's like, I don't need it, I don't necessarily need it, because we convince ourselves that we need these people, we need their house, we need their support, we need, it is really hard. And I'm telling you, like, if I told you your story, you would understand that I see it exactly for what it is. It was the same thing with me. I used to have help from people. I was married with divorce, and it's like, so like Spirit had me like literally like leave everyone behind. And I was like, what am I gonna do? And lo and behold, my gift fucking kicks in. I open a business, and now I'm like completely independent months later. See? Like that's how it happens. But first you need to cut it out. Like literally. Hi Benita. You know? Yeah, see the Nine of Coins, because we need that Nine of Pentacles energy to be part of the new world. Like, I mean, it's really, really hard to, it's hard to even like explain it, but, just give it a try. Try cutting her out as if she doesn't exist anymore. Like, she cannot influence. It's just something that it's there, you know? Yeah. Well, yeah, because you're really giving like chosen energy, honestly, and that's what happens, like chosen people, star seeds and stuff. We have a very hard life in the beginning, because it's like all these things that we need to like overcome, and it's and when I'm telling you you're gonna find your gift, is because that's what kickstarts that star energy. So in the star energy is like you have something within you that only you can do, and it's something that's healing, is for the good of all. But to reach that star energy is like you have to go through this stuff. Like I've seen it so many times, and I'm telling you, you will be okay. I promise you, you will be okay. But the faster you understand that you need to cut all these people out, right? Because you make the decision, and after you make the decision, even with this Ten of Cups here, these are your spirits, but they cannot step in for you until you make the firm decision. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. So, it's very good to, like keep things to yourself. That is like perfectly fine. But here, I'll tell you what, like try making the decision. So make the decision, try to connect with your guides and be like, guides, I want to be out of here, but make it clear, okay? And it's very important that you don't give into her bullshit, right? Because she's gonna try to fight, she's gonna feel. Like the second you actually cut it off energetically, man, she's gonna feel it. Like she's gonna freak out. I'm telling you already. So she will feel it. These people feel it like every freaking time, because she lives off your energy. So it's like you're taking her food source away. Like she's gonna freak out. Hi, S24. Yes, let me just finish this really quickly, then we'll do yes and no questions for you, for everybody. Yeah, but it's a decision, because everything, like, see, us humans, what makes us different, why we can win on this planet, is that free will. And the system and the matrix and our parents, they've always tried to make us forget that we have that free will. You can. I'm telling you, you can. Absolutely. Yeah, so you definitely can start making the decision. I'm gonna be here like live. I'll try like every day during the week at least. And like we can check, and I'm telling you, this is that decision, make it, and you're gonna come back and you're gonna tell me that things are different. And that is when really things are gonna start moving, right? They're gonna start rolling. Yeah, I do pray for you, and you have a lot of spirits that support you, because you know what you don't see right now. You are meant to do something. Let me see what it is. This is life purpose here. And hang on, because once I tell you you're, yeah, I'm gonna use these cards here. Let me use these. Yeah, like you came here with a job, you know, and you're supposed to be in the new earth. I can tell. And it's like, man, your story is so classic. Like try, oh my god, you know what will help you? Go to Pluto Bean here on YouTube. It's a card reader. I don't know if you know him. Oh my god, like seriously, any of his videos, like he always talks about cutting people out. Yeah, I can see the connect. Like, yeah, go and listen to a few of his videos. You're gonna be surprised. Like he says it better than me, to be honest. Yeah, see, mentorship and finances, runaway, secrets running from. So see, that is what you came here is basically to like help people, like you know, free themselves financially. You know, and you know how thinking that they depend on others, because when you don't realize you're gonna do it, then people are gonna you know, people are gonna see it, and you're gonna motivate others, and then more people come online, more star seeds get activated, you know, and then because that's how it happens, you know, we like one person wakes up, then you know a few other, and then we create like little pockets. That's what took down the freaking matrix, you know. So yeah, just start going in that direction. You're not gonna see it. It's really scary. I know it's scary because you're going on blind fucking faith. But trust me, just go in that direction and you are going to see. Yeah, the archer. See, like with planning and binding is like the archer is like the Sagittarius, right? The freedom, the discovering new territory. Because even you know, you think it's your mom, but it's not. You know, these are probably like energetic entities that have been after you like lifetime after lifetime. Right, so you know, and then you know when these people are like empty and they are karmic and stuff, then those entities just pretty much get them to do, you know, all that. But you know, the mom is like, it's just she's empty. She never done any work, right? Like her soul, just like she was probably meant to gain part of her soul back by you being in her life. You were supposed to be an honor, but she never saw it like that. She tried to like step on you and keep you small. Yeah, I feel like something was gonna happen within 3 months. Yeah, let's take a look and see what that's likely to be, and then we're gonna go to yes and no questions, you guys. Okay, what time is it? 34. Okay. Yeah, so let's do this one last time. What's likely to happen in the next 3 months, Spirit? The Chariot. So you remember how we had the Chariot in the reverse? Now it's in the upright, but that's assuming you start cutting it out. Okay, and one thing that really like messes us up every time is when we think we need something. And I know what I'm saying sounds really crazy. It's like, but I do need her. It's like, no, man, convince yourself you do not. Not her, not him, not your sister, not like nobody. Start connecting to your dad. If he's passed over on the other side, he's probably part of your spirit team. You know, and I can sense the love you have. Look, and he will protect you. Look at this. He's like waiting there for you to make the step. Okay, so yeah, with the Chariot, this is success. The Chariot is in movement. It's a perfect balance between shadow and light. And this is success, but this is willpower. Like, I mean, this is drive. Like, it comes from within, and you're just not stopping it. You know, you let it take you where it needs to take you. Okay, so it's just determination. Yeah, and then the Knight of Coins. Look, you keep on going, keep on going, keep on going, keep on going, right? Like, we're getting the Knights, the Chariot. This is movement, right? Yeah, because she's throwing confusion and illusion onto you. Look at that. She probably calls it love, too. That's the funny part. Well, yeah, because he's, you know, it's probably like, you know, there's always like one person that kind of like supports us, but like not many, like mostly usual, because it's like that black sheep energy, right? So it's like everybody like sees that you're better. You're the only one that don't realize how shining you really are. And all they try to do is to either steal your light, eat your light, stop your light, you know, but there's always like one person that gives us a bit of support. But, you know, like it's like in your case, sometimes he passes over, sometimes he's kicked out, sometimes, you know, but we always lose that person. Yeah. Yeah, so the Seven of Cups, yeah, see, she's like, you know, she's basically like catching you with emotion. That's what it does, you know, because you probably feel bad for her at one point. Like every time you get to leave, she probably starts crying or like, you know, does some emotional stuff. And you're like, oh my God, I'm a monster. This is my mother. But no, it's just empty drama. Yeah. Well, yeah, because it was your support, right? But the idea here with that Nine of Pentacles that we see, you have to be like independent. Right, Benita? Yeah, see, because I'm telling you, if you start talking to people, probably even here in the chat, like your story, you're not as alone as you think you are. And even the fact that you came here today, like, out of the blue, like for no reason, I've been here before, I've never seen you. Like this is your spirits calling you. They're like, no, you are okay. There's more people like you. You are not alone. Not everybody's a hater. There are people who love, but you need to get out of from where you are. Yes, you should. Yeah, and yeah, absolutely. Yeah, Knight of Cups. See, because you're surprised with the good news that you're gonna get. Yeah, yeah, absolutely. That's what you need to do. But like I would say, more than anything, like that's a very good step and is necessary. But like more than anything in your mind, be like, this person is dead to me. You know, like literally dead to me. Yeah, yeah. See, and that's how you make it. What the photo was. That's yeah. Oh, you're so sweet, AM. You deserve love. You came here to to love and to be loved, but it's a struggle to get out of it. Once you get out and leave it, but you're gonna look at it like later, and you're gonna look back, and you're gonna be like, "Wow, man, that makes sense. Why I had to go through that." Right? Because you still have gifts to be activated, right? Like you probably pictured your life, oh, I'm gonna get a job, it's gonna be okay, I'm gonna work hard. It's not like that. Your gifts will come in. You're gonna have a business with something that only you can do. People will love you. That's how it is. Yeah, 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 Civil War, yeah. Like, I mean, that doesn't make it any easier. Not one bit. All right, Amor, I hope to see you again. You got this. You absolutely freaking got this. Stay close to your dad, okay? Stay close to your spirit. You have guidance. It seems to you that you're alone, but I promise you, you're not. You're far from alone. You are loved, and you matter, okay? You're here, a person on a mission, a freaking divine star seed sent here. Look, what do I get? Temperance, guidance, angels. See? That's how it works. That's how it works. But yeah, start realizing you don't need anybody and start cutting her out. What she says doesn't matter. Don't let her affect you. It's a process, it's not going to be, right? You're very welcome, AM. You're very welcome. Hey, Mr. Love, how are you? Welcome in, you guys. All right, so for the rest of the time, for like another 20 minutes, you guys, we're going to do yes and no questions, okay? Yeah, oh yeah, but I'm here today, so I'm glad to see you, Mr. Love. It's lovely. Does my ex boss Fahad still think of me and regret the way he cheated and played with me? Oh my goodness, he was your boss and you guys got into a relationship. Ooh, juicy, juicy stuff. All right, let's see. Sana Spirit, you guys here? Okay. Does her ex-boss, Fahad, still think of her? Yes. Does he regret the way he cheated and played? Yes, actually. Is he trying to come forward? Yeah, he has thoughts of reconnecting with you as well. Oh, it sounds good, Mr. Love. Thank you. Okay. Be back. Yeah. New people coming. Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Love. You're amazing. Thank you. Okay, let's see for Om. What do we have for Om? And you want angelic guidance? Okay, let me just change quickly here. The cards. I made it past 140 decks. I got 141. How lovely, huh? Yeah, I'm a bit obsessed. Okay, let's see. Can you give us some guidance about Om spirits, please? Oh, okay, he was just interested. Yeah. Oh, so we have real passion, Om. Stop wasting time in dead-end jobs and find your true passion. It's fine to experiment. Don't settle for less than you truly deserve. And signs, the universe is giving you signs and synchronicities. Thank you, Mr. Love. I appreciate you bringing the new people. That's very nice of you. Thank you. Okay, and let's see what else we have. Yes, I'm here about the same time every day, but yeah, I do lives on TikTok as well, so it's Unchained Freedom on TikTok. Yeah, but I will come on YouTube every day around this time. And then at night I do TikTok. Okay, and for you, your spirits want to give you encouragement. You are going to level up. Yeah, there's something coming up for you. It might not feel good initially, but it will prepare you to handle the greater things in life for your highest good. That is the why you've been looking for. Push through it. There's a reward waiting at the finish line, okay? So you're going places. Okay, so your angels are like, get ready. The changes are coming. There's movement. Yeah, yeah, a lot of synchronicity, absolutely. And bring balance. You're putting too much energy into something, which is creating lack somewhere else. Okay, so we need to balance. Like, if we're too concerned with money, but we're not concerned with enjoying the job, right? Then that becomes unbalanced. It's like, okay, I want to make good money and I want to live happy, but at the same time, let's not forget that I have to enjoy it too, right? So just the balancing. Or if you spend too much time working but not enough with your friends, or like yourself, there needs to be balance, always balance, okay? Because when we're in balance, we can manifest from a beautiful place, right? Like the most amazing things. Okay, take action now to correct the situation or risk further imbalance, which could lead to undesired results. Okay, so let's see what do you have to kind of like balance out here. Let me pull a few cards and check it out. The Fool. Okay, so you're not focusing enough on your new beginning, it's saying. Okay, so yeah, because it's almost like it's burdening you. Your soul can feel that something big is coming. Okay, so your soul is feeling it, is calling it in, but it's almost like your mind is like, oh man, I don't know, am I gonna pull this through? Like, am I crazy? Like, why am I feeling like something will happen? I have no logical reason to think so, right? So Spirit says you need to put a lot more energy and believe that you are going on onto a new adventure, okay? A beautiful place. Yeah, and with the Seven of Swords, there's already a plan for you, okay? You just don't see the plan yet. It cannot be illuminated yet, but your spirits, your higher self already has a plan for you. But we need to go more determined into this new future, okay? So a lot is changing in your life. Yeah, see, and it's because you're a person of the universe. You're a worker in the light, right? So yeah, there's plans for you, there's things for you to do, and yeah, the future, but we need to get to the future. Okay, that's what I have for you. If there's anything else, let me know, and we're going to move on to some more people. Okay, Mr. Love. Yeah, there's definitely love coming towards you, like just like a deepening of your relationship. Does Mr. Love have good things coming towards him? Yes, absolutely you do. Yeah, let's see what the spirits want to talk about. And by the way, you guys, if you want a private reading with me, you can book it on my website. It's linked in the channel description here, unchained21stcentury.com. Okay, and yeah, I do those as well. Oh, yeah, 13 years. Yeah, that's a good one. Okay, so what's coming? What's coming? The truth is coming. So basically, you know how I said your relationships are deepening. There's like beautiful things coming towards you, like excitement. It almost feels like an adventure. Yeah, and there's a change, okay? So it's almost like a juggling of the energy until we step into the new fully, right? Yeah, and this is your time. With the Wheel of Fortune, you're going through a portal. There's a new positive karma being unleashed on you, like dharma and stuff, right? And yeah, a lot of freedom, okay? So this is a lot about creating and, just kind of like being free to do what your soul is calling you to do, okay? Yeah, and there's that Queen of Wands showing up again. So wonderful, Mr. Love. Good luck to you. You're welcome, You are most welcome. All right. Let's see for Dr. Prachi. Let's do some angel guidance. What do we have here? Okay, sounds good, Mr. Love. I am so looking forward to it. It's a pleasure to read for you. Okay, so Dr. Prachi. Okay, so we have offerings. You'll be offered a new position or investment opportunity. Think about it and research it carefully before accepting. Okay, so there's something coming towards you, and it kind of, falls on you to use your discernment about what this is, but we're gonna try to see what it is. Eight of Wands. Okay, so this is coming fast, Dr. Prachi. There's something coming towards you very, very fast. It cannot be stopped. And I don't think you necessarily see it coming. Not the way it is coming. Even if you do see it. And it's got to do with you standing in your power, okay? Being very independent, being, powerful. It's something that you've done the soul work for, and it's a reward that's coming to you for doing very well. Yeah, and for being so aligned with your higher self, okay? It could be a relationship as well with the lovers, but it's some sort of an alignment, and it's coming up. You just need to, kind of like keep your eyes open, and when it comes, like try to understand what this is so you can find the best course of action. Oh, that practice. Yeah, it could be with the Nine of Pentacles. Yeah, that's financial abundance for sure. Is the practice getting bigger? Is that what the news is about? Yes. Okay, so the universe is giving you stuff, right? So when the universe gives you, is like they want you to like kind of look at it and do the best thing that helps like the greater good, right? So yeah, they're like, okay, this is coming, use it wisely, okay? Yeah, magic. You have the power now. Use your magic to attract what you want into your life. The sky is the limit, okay? So star energy breaking glass ceilings. Yeah. Okay, let's see for Jackie. Will the cord cutting between Raphael and Isabella work? Yes, Jackie. Yeah, it's working. Did you perform that? Very good. Congratulations. You're very welcome, Dr. Prachi. You are very welcome. Thank you. Yeah, I try to clean my energy clean. I had to cut out a lot of people, a lot of situations. Took me years, but I'm here now. So yeah, I'm attracting people like you guys because that's what I want in my life. People who understand, they have an intuition, and they have a heart. God damn it, and there's not that many of us left. I'm about to, my sister. Oh, okay, Jackie, I see what's going on. Oh, man. Yeah, no, it's gonna work. Yeah, don't even, like, doubt yourself for 1 second, Jackie. You got this, honey. You absolutely got this. Let me get an advice for you. Yeah, Seven of Wands, make sure you stay protected, okay? And also, if something is kind of, like, falling through or, like, anything, remember that, you come from an energy of protection. You're trying to protect your sister. Because, when we think of protection, it's a very... strong energy when it comes to warrior and fighting. Hello, Kumari. Yeah, sometimes we need that core cutting, honestly. Hi, Daniel. Yeah, I'm glad to see you too. I am very good. I am very good. So, Jackie, your guides are saying ask for help. They want to show you how to do this. Okay, so yeah, with the, it's almost like they want to like come into your body and kind of do it for you so you can see how it feels to do the, like, what is it? The magic properly. Couldn't find my words there for a minute. Okay. Kumari, we are doing a few yes and no questions. I'll pull some cards when I feel called to do so. And I will answer the questions for subscribers. Okay, so make sure you subscribe and then go ahead and ask your question. I will answer it. Okay, for Benita. Is Sean holding back from expressing his feelings because he feels he's not good enough for me? Yes, Benita. Yeah, your intuition is working on point. Okay, for Daniel, are you guys here? Okay, do both her daughters, Luan and Nebraska's miss him? Yes. Yeah, they both miss you. Yeah, very much so. Yeah, they daydream about you. Sometimes they sit and think, do nothing but like, sit and think about you, memories. Oh my God, at the Page of Cups, they miss you. They would love to spend time with you. They would love to even talk to you. And look at them, they're trying to find a way to do it. They're actually trying to plan something to do it. Yeah, but they're afraid of the mom there. The mom seems to keep coming in. Yeah, see, they're like, and she's telling them that's reckless. Don't do that. Don't trust him. You can't count on him. He's reckless. When meanwhile she's the reckless one. Yeah, you guys will definitely talk again, but I'm gonna take a look. You are very welcome, Benita. Daniel Spirits, you guys here? Uh, will uh, will Daniel and her his daughters talk again soon? Yes. Yeah. Will it be within the year? Yeah, they say within the year. Let's pull a time oracle and see what comes up here. Yeah. She is. Yeah, she is, Minya. Okay, so spirits are saying something about a long time, but I feel like maybe it's been a long time since you talked to them. You know, and like all three of you guys feel like this is too long. It's not necessary, right? So yeah, but look what came on it very soon. So the three of you guys think, you know, it's been too long, you know, like this is, you know, you guys haven't spent time with each other, haven't talked, you want to see them grow, they want you to see them grow, you know, they want your guidance and everything. So your three souls are like pretty much like talking to God and saying it's been too long, it's not fair. Right? And then God is like, okay, very soon I'm gonna put a tower on something and it will happen. Yeah. Yeah, so don't worry. It feels like a long time, but it won't be very long now. Oh my god, yeah, see, so that's terrible. Don't worry, Jackie, don't worry. They're coming. Yeah, you're gonna find them for a good price. Go to Shane. I buy them on a lot of them on Shane. They're like $5-6 a deck. You gotta wait a couple of weeks, but they are amazing. You are welcome, Daniel. Brenton Little, hello. Welcome in, welcome in. Tushar, are you still here? You can ask your questions, and the questions are for subscribers, guys, okay? So make sure you subscribe first. All right. Yes. Yeah. Go to Shane. Yeah, and you can see they have like so many, not all of them. You know, and they are a little bit smaller. They come with the book like online and like whatever. So you know they're kind of like a knockoff of the real thing. But you know, I mean, I have a lot of original ones too. But then some of them I'm like I'm not really sure, so I just kind of get it from there because you know they're affordable. And I like the way they make them. Like the paper itself is good. Like it doesn't break. Right, and a lot of the ones that you actually like pay a lot of money for, the originals, they, you know, the paper quality is not very good, just like these ones. See, like they just get like so like racked up, versus something from Shane would be, yeah, like these ones. See, like the ones that like never break. Yeah, you are very welcome. Okay, Tushar, are you a subscriber? Yeah, don't worry, Vicky. I'm gonna keep giving you pointers as we go through this. Okay, sounds good, Tushar. I will take a look. Can I possibly ask how are my spiritual what are my spiritual gifts? Yeah, you bet, Benita, you bet. Okay, so let me see for Tushar wants to know about the career. Trapped. You are literally trapped. You feel like you cannot move. You feel stuck in your current situation, but you do have options. Look for another job while keeping the one you have for just right now. Okay, so yeah, there's something you need to do. There's definitely a way better way for you, but yeah, you're gonna have to, you know, you're gonna have to start moving. I'm gonna pull some tarot cards to see what can help you. Yeah, and real passion. Okay, so stop wasting time in dead-end jobs and find your true passion. It's fine to experiment, but don't settle for less than you truly deserve. Okay. And illumination, something hidden is coming to light right now. You find out about the new jobs, opportunities, and options. Someone lends you a helping hand. Okay, so let's see. Let's pull some cards here and see how we can speed up this energy. If there's anything you can help it along. Yeah, this is a classic example of what's meant for you will find you. Yeah, the Magician. Okay, so Spirit says you feel trapped now, but it's because you allow yourself to feel trapped. In fact, you have all the tools to build any life you want. Okay, you do have the tools, but you just you tell yourself that you don't. And you know how the universe does. If you're like, oh my god, I'm unlucky, or things don't work out for me, the universe is like a mirror. It's like, oh, okay, let me prove it to you some more. You know, because you seem pretty convinced. Right? If we're like, oh, you know, I have what it takes, I can change my life. Yes, it's hard. Yes, takes time. Yes, I might fail once or twice before I actually get what I need to get. But that's the freaking truth, and the universe will mirror it. It's like, okay, yeah, okay, like keep trying, you're right about it. Yeah, I know it's people make manifestation so complicated, but really it isn't, because it's an alignment. How you feel inside is what's gonna manifest. It's simple. People have been manifesting for like millennia, right? But nobody ever really talked about it. Now we talk about it. Now we think it's new. It's not freaking new. Like even animals freaking manifest their next meal. Yeah, see, so there's something here that you're meant to have success in, and you are meant to be very, very independent as well. Okay, so the Nine of Wands, this is like a wounded warrior energy. Somebody that's versed, somebody that's gone through spiritual battles, knows how to like set boundaries and stuff. So you got that energy, which is really good because that's what really helps you, and you are meant to receive money, to embody a very abundant energy, and also down to earth. Okay, so try not to like dream so much about what you want. Just kind of like think of follow your heart. It's gonna tell you what you want, but don't choose because of money. Don't choose because of fame. Don't choose what gives you pleasure. That's seriously the most important thing. Okay, so once that happens, like try to make a plan and take small steps, and before you know it, you're in the Queen of Pentacles, embodying, the great energy. Yeah, and the Ace of Cups, you don't even understand how beautiful this will be, and how it feels like to truly do what you were called here to do. Okay, so there's a bit of spiritual work over there, but the faster you get to it, the better. Okay, so first figure out what your perfect life would be and what you would have to do for work. If you had all the chances and all the tools, what would you do? Right? What would you like to create? And then, go from there, and the universe will give it to you. All right, I hope that helps, Tushar. And let's see for Benita. Cutting ties. Okay, Benita, you're good for, yeah. You're, cutting the ties you have lately is leading you to illumination. So your gifts are coming up, just like you said. Okay, so let's see what them gifts are. Okay, I got it. You're very welcome, Tushar. You got this. You got this, and you're going into a good period of your life, okay? Don't give up, and don't allow anyone or anything, not even yourself, to tell you you're stuck. You're never stuck. Okay? We're spiritual beings living a spiritual experience. Okay? So, yeah. Creation is a real thing, and we can all do it. And you definitely can. Okay, let's see. What are some of Benita's skills? Guides. Look at that. You talk to guides very well. This is giving Age of Aquarius as well. Okay, so yeah, it's almost like, your guides give you downloads, and you like process them, decode them, translate them in everyday talk to people around you. Okay, even if you don't talk to them, if you just like literally are, because when we get downloads, we integrate them, and then we think we've always kind of known that. Right? And then we start acting. That's when we call, like, we start embodying the energy. You act the new information by living it truly, not even like, like showing it. It's just being it. Right? Like, I mean, ascension, it's being, it's not doing, it's not learning, it's not striving, it's just being. Okay, so yeah, your guides will give you messages. They are around you, trying to download gifts to you and activate them. Yeah, divinity and safe travel, right? This is you moving into the new world, moving into a better time, and they are protecting you to get there. And with the divinity, is like almost like you're going to get downloads. This is something really almost like esoterical. I wouldn't be surprised if you can read the cards. Like I wouldn't, because guides, divinity, this is giving like mediumship kind of energy. Hello, Jamie. Right, and with the safe travel is like, it could be like a little bit rocky until you actually like embody these new gifts, right? So it might feel a little bit disorienting, but they're like, no, you have it there, and your gifts are coming from God, because like gifts can come from like the wrong places too. But no, they're coming from from divinity, because you are starting to embody your divinity, which we call your best self. Okay, yeah, so grounded, make sure you ground this energy, okay? So there are gifts coming to you, and you can translate them. Let's see if they give us anything kind of like hands-on. Let's take a look here. Yeah, I'm just trying to figure out what exactly the gift would be. Yes, Jamie, I can. Let me just finish here for Benita, and I will. Okay, shadow. See, so this is connection to the other world. Okay, I'm getting mediumship, honestly. Like it's almost like spirits can talk to you and you can understand them. If this hasn't happened yet, it will happen. They can even happen through dreams, or like anything like that. But either way, it's something with the ethers passing information down to you and you spreading it in the 3D or in the real world, however you look at that. Yeah, survivor, see, and then you bring people the news of the facts that you can in fact survive, very very hard past, so it's sharing your story. It's like you walked the path, the hard way, so others don't have to, if they choose to listen to your teachings. Yeah, and then again, when it's like mediumship or we're talking to the other world, it could be downright dangerous because not all spirits are good. Okay, even guides, not all guides are good. But when they come up with divinity and safe travel over here, like girlfriend, you're working for the light. You're going on God's payroll if you haven't already. Seriously, I know it sounds crazy, but again, with the survivor, because now you've been trident. Yeah, you are. You are absolutely. Yeah, this is a gift that you probably worked to activate for lifetimes, right? So yeah, now you're gonna embody it. Yeah, see, look, and there's something with mermaid. There's something very ethereal about this. So this is you, like literally, like getting messages from the other world. Yeah, like I wouldn't be surprised if you can read the tarot. I wouldn't, like not a bit. Yeah, see, samurai, like look how good you are, right? Like with the samurais, like you have embodied, a spiritual fight, a spiritual warfare. You have like overcome it so much. It's like now you're in a position to give others tips on how to get to where you are. Yeah. Hello, Jamie. How are you? Yeah, invaders and puppet, right? So darker energy will be after you. They probably already are because you are sent to do something that will free others as well. Okay? Yeah, dragon rider, you're badass. Spiritually, you're very badass. Yeah, well, I mean, like depend, because if you come from a low vibration and do these things, you still have the gift. But obviously, you connect to spirits that they're not for the good of all. Like they don't work for the light, if you will, right? So yeah, it's yeah, we really do need to be a big person to be able to pass messages from the other world, right? And then you have to like have that kind of like street smarts as well and your intuition. That's why when the high priestess energy gets activated, right? Because when you're talking to bad spirits, it's like you it comes to a point where you can feel it. You're like, man, like who are you? Like what side are you? Which side are you on? Right? And if they don't come right away to tell you like I'm working for the life or the good of all or whatever, if they're like, oh, I'm this and that, it's like, oh my god, why? Like, no, tell me, who the fuck are you? Right? So I caught spirits like that when they were trying to, and I don't always ask, if the spirits are for the good of all. Like that is the key word, like for the good of all, because if something is for the good of all, it's in the light, period. Yeah. Thank you, Lemary. All right, you guys, so let's do two more questions, and I have to go pick up my daughter before she really kicks my butt because she's 7 and she thinks she's a huge mean giant. About your little brother, Jamie? Okay, let me take a look and see what's happening there. Have you talked to your little brother? Do you have any extra information? We can speed this up a little bit. All right, Spirit, what do we have for the brother, please? You don't have to mention your name, but let me just see for Kumari first, because we don't have to pull cards for that one. And Kumari, make sure you subscribe, okay? It's the answers are for subscribers. Okay, your spirits are here, Kumari. Will Mahis and Kumari marry? Yeah, you guys will marry, you betcha. His name is Johan, born 1st December. India. Okay, sounds good. I got it. Yeah, I was, I meant like information, like, do you guys talk? Is he estranged from you? But it's okay. Don't worry. Like, yeah, we'll see what Spirit has to say. Water and divine masculine. You know what? There's he's putting in work. You're welcome, Kumari. Yeah, he's putting in work. Like literally, he's turning into a divine masculine energy. And he dropped into his emotions too. He seems to be listening to his intuition. Yeah, Yeah, he's okay, and he's gonna be more okay. Hi, Queen. How are you? Welcome in. Yeah, shift. See, he's shifting into a higher vibration. He's going into the new world. I'm good, thank you. How are you? So glad to see you. Okay, anything else we need to know here, Spirit? Adventurer, yeah, he's starting to understand responsibilities, and he's also starting to turn down people's expectations. You know, like he's starting to realize that in fact he's the one that holds the power. Queen, I am just stepping out now. I have to go pick up my daughter, but I will do one more question after this, okay? But just really quick. Yeah, the priest, see? And yeah, no, he's starting to have faith more than ever. And he's connecting to his guides. I see good. I see awakening here. I see a shift in the positive. Okay, it's not easy. It's not easy because he's stepping into a very important energy, but I'm not worried. I'm not worried. Yeah, yeah, because he didn't have a path before. So he's stepping into his North Node, straight on path. Yeah, he had to make, or he will have to make some difficult decisions, you know, the kind of things that cause like an ego death. But yeah, no, he's doing it. Yeah, he's doing it. He's finding his direction. And he's realizing his self-worth as well. And, you know, energy is not available for everybody to like use it and abuse it, you know? So he's starting to set some boundaries, and he's starting to do things and not tell people, you know, until it's like too late for them to stop it, you know? Like he's starting to really be mature and understand that, you know, leadership comes with responsibility. Yeah, yeah, but he's doing the right thing, you know. He's being tested and he's pulling through beautifully. Like absolutely beautifully. Like as soon as I saw this divine masculine, you fucking kidding me? Like there's not that many divine masculines on earth. You know, just like even divine feminine, you know, it's not like it's nothing to do with the sex or the gender, but you know, like energetically. Yeah, see, Six of Swords, he found a way out. There was one way for him to make it from the dark into the light, and he bloody found it. He got the code. He got the code, like Spirit gave him the code, gave him the door, and he's like, there's the door right there, like flow to it and go open yourself to your new world. And that's what he's doing. Yeah, Nine of Wands, he had to fight a lot though. He had to fight a lot, but I feel like that's over. Yeah, he's reaching the peak of a shift, and it's very, very positive. Yeah, you should be proud of him, truly. All right, let's see for Mr. Love, and then we are going to probably log off, you guys. Okay. Would Mr. Love get a wife and kids? Okay. Will it be like within the next 3 years? Okay. Will it be within the next 2 years? Will it be within 1 year? Okay, so there's somebody very, very close to you, Mr. Love. Is probably the person you're already seeing, if I was to guess. But yeah, it's very, very soon, and I feel like you will probably, you know, like marry, have kids, like do the real thing. Okay, Queen, how can I help you? Okay, so we're gonna do Lace and, or Queen and Lace, and then that's it, you guys, okay? Okay, sounds good, Jamie. Thank you for stopping by. You as well. I made up with Lorenzo today to get communication started back up. We never met in person, but are supposed to meet next weekend. How do you see things going? All right, let's take a look and see. Safe trouble. You guys are going in the right direction, okay? He's protected. You guys are going in the direction you need to be going on. We're getting karmic path here, and new moon. This is a new journey, okay? So let's see what this karmic path is about. I would not panic, or you know, karmic doesn't always mean bad. You know, karmic can mean it's meant to be. It's part of your destiny. Okay, Queen of Swords. Knight of Cups. Okay, let me check something. And Queen Spirits, are you guys here? Will this relationship work out for Queen? Okay, they're going in the right direction? Yeah, okay, yeah, so he's following a path to you. Yeah, and it's something to do with the Queen of Swords here. It's something to do with your ability to discern, you know, to like make plans. You're the one that's gonna make the plan how you guys meet. Yeah, and then he's just gonna like come and be like, oh my god, like this is exciting, this is the best. Exactly. Yeah, keep showing love. Yeah, for sure. You're welcome, Mr. Love. It's a pleasure. It's definitely a pleasure. Yeah, Emperor. Look, we have Divine Masculine again. Yeah, in the Page of Cups. Okay, so yeah, he's. I feel like he's gonna come, politely towards you. You might be a little bit on the cold side, to be honest, but I feel like that helps in a way or another. We're 3 hours apart and we'll meet halfway next. Yeah. Yeah, that's gonna happen. Yeah, there's movement there. I see you guys meeting, you betcha. Yeah, and I also see you becoming more stable. Let me see what this Queen of Swords is about. Oh, because you always have in the back of your mind, do I have to cut him out or not yet? That's kind of like the thing you're thinking about. And Spirit says, don't worry, don't do it with the mind. Listen to your intuition. They'll tell you if you need to cut him out. Okay, so there seems to be a concern there for you. Like, do I have to cut him out or can I leave him for another second? Hi, Mapara. Yes, yeah, I feel he's a good person for you. Yeah. Is the person good for Queen? Yes. Yeah, he is. Absolutely. Yeah. All right, Queen. Well, I hope that helps. Let's move on to... We had... Lace. Lace, are you still here? You're welcome. My pleasure. Okay, so I think Lace stepped out. So let's see for Mapara. Mapara, are you a subscriber? The questions are for subscribers only. Yeah, I can't even really tell. Yeah, I can tell. I don't know how to tell on YouTube. Okay, sounds good. Let's see. Will Mapara marry? Okay, will it be a good marriage? Okay, and let's see. Is it likely to happen within a year? So not within a year. Within like 5 years? Within 3 years? Yeah, I feel like it's gonna be, like somewhere between 1 and 3 years you're going to get married. And let's see what kind of person your person would be. And after this, you guys, I'm gonna step out, okay? Alright, Spirit, what does Mapara need to know about her person? Hello, Myra. Nice to see you. How are you? And thank you for subscribing. I appreciate you. Okay. Your person will be working very hard. I feel like it's going to be very preoccupied with working. Thank you, Jamie. Yeah, we'll meet here tomorrow. Have a good day. Okay, and how will Mapara's person be? Yeah, it's somebody that's gonna be very freedom-oriented. Yeah, very freedom-oriented. And it's almost like you're going to almost kind of like, almost like take care of this person. It's gonna be somebody that has a very developed sense of adventure. But it's also the kind of person that kind of wants you to, be there and kind of like encourage them to take leaps of faith. Yeah, that's it. Okay, so like, I mean, relationship wise, I would rather not see this, to be honest. It almost feels like you're gonna be like a parent figure to this person. Okay, so we need to do some healing over there because that's not what you want, right? You don't want somebody to be taken care of. Yeah, no. Okay, so we want to do this, right? So you have to do some shadow work, look at yourself and see why you would attract this kind of person. Yeah, there's an awakening that needs to happen now, right? So I would say before you marry anybody, definitely deal with that and really come to terms with yourself and in touch with your higher self, okay? Okay, and let's see for Myra. You're welcome, Apara. Okay, let's see for Myra. Okay, will the Gemini, Mr. Beach, and I be in a committed relationship? Yes, you guys will. Will it be within the year? And it will be within the year. In August. Look at that. Yeah. Yeah, so yeah, something is happening in August, like yeah, within a few weeks. You guys will get together. Something might have happened in June as well. But yeah, there's definitely something coming up in August. All right, so guys, I'm gonna have to run now. Thank you all for spending this time with me. I love you guys. I'm going to post, you know, my lives are always will be posted on my YouTube. So if you guys want to go over the readings, you know, kind of like remember what was said or want to revisit it in any way, they will always be there. They're under the live tab, okay, on my channel. You're very welcome, Myra. I love you guys, and I will catch you tomorrow, okay? Bye.